I'm sorry?
It seems like it's you guys, the offense, especially all the ups and downs. Is that something that you all?
I think it's business every day. Every time we step on this field, every time we, obviously have to come in and take care of our business, have that communication, have that good dialogue, and continue to build.
What did you learn about the offense today?
I learned that we're still a work in progress in terms of taking those steps that we want in the right direction. I think there are a lot of good things and a lot of things to learn from.
How did you make the new offense,
Yeah, I think it's been the same process that we've had this whole entire time. Just continue to see different things, test our rules, test different things within the offense, and continue to grow.
They get a lot of different looks at the line pre-snap. Was that helpful to you guys to see different things?
It's always helpful. It's always helpful. It's always helpful to see different looks when the opposition and the opponent throws different things at you, and you're able to test different things and continue to grow in those things. I think I'm most excited to go back and watch some of the tape and just talk through those things. I think the most important thing in this time right now is just the dialogue that we have about it and continue to communicate to be on the same page with everything. So I think there are good examples of that. I think there are going to be some great conversations for us to go from.
Jalen, what's the next step?
I don't know. Sometimes you take big steps, sometimes you take little steps, but I think we just want to move in the right direction.
What kind of looks did the Patriots defense give you today?
I'm sorry?
What kind of looks did the Patriots defense give you today?
As in what?
In terms of just what you saw from them.
I think there are multiple defense that does a lot. They've always done that. They have the history of doing that, and so, like I said, it just gives us a good opportunity to test everything that they've shown to us. And for us, we're just going to watch the tape and learn from everything.
Were you able to find out anything about the running game today? I mean, obviously when you're not tackling, but what did you find out about that part of your game?
I don't know. Too soon. I have to watch the tape to answer that. But I think we've been pretty physical all camp. I think it just comes to a point we just want to have that urgency that you want. You want to have good urgency. You want to be communicating and operating at a high level. And I think when you don't, playing these games in the preseason, you have to really test those things and push the initiative on there right now. And so I think we've done a good job of that. I think it could definitely be better, but that's all that that we want to focus on.
If this is the only competitive period that you guys have before Brazil, do you think it's enough for the offense?
The goal is to always be ready when the game one comes. So I don't know what the future looks like, but I know today we had an opportunity to get better, and I think we did.
Jalen, the rapport you have with AJ and Devontae, obviously you've been with them a long time. Is that easy to carry over into a new offense, or does that take some time?
I think you had a rapport. I think again, it's when I came here, and the first thing I said about it was kind of learning the things and learning their way of doing things, and then kind of in the end making it my own and our own. And so I think it's this meshing point of all these great things, but we just have to make it our thing, and find our new rhythm in it. And so I think when you have some continuity there from player to player, it is a point where some things are going to carry over, but you just want to make it a new thing. This is this year's team. It's not anything of the past. It's not anything that's happened in the past or anyone else's experiences, but everybody's experiences will come together to try and make a nice product on the field for us.
You hit Saquon on that wheel route. How much different does it look and feel with a player like that coming out of the backfield?
What are you asking?
Like, you haven't had a player with those capabilities in the backfield. How different does it feel and look with a player of that caliber?
Well, I mean, he's a great player. We've had great players at the position here, but this is a great play. Overall, great execution is something that, crazy enough, I think in the open practice, we had that same play. So I don't know if you were there for that, but something similar that happened to Kenny Gainwell, a different guy.
You mentioned the percentage of units several times. How much of that do you feel like you got a chance to explore on the field against the defense?
As far as what? The 95? What are you asking?
In that unit, how much of that do you feel like you've been able to?
Yeah, I think it's about when you have these things, it's all about them being tested, and it's all about the conversation that comes with it. It comes along with it, and I think every day is being tested. Every day you want to forge yourself into that, and just learn from what the day brings. But you want to be suited and rooted in the foundation of what we have. And so I think we're headed in a good direction. There's always a lot to learn from and clean up, but I just can't wait to go watch the tape from today.
What was your impression of the
Tanner from last summer?
And Tanner, I feel like he's always been diligent with the work. He's always been great in the room, and really all those guys right now. But I know you asked about Tanner. Tanner is a very smart player. We always give him a little stuff from being for Stanford and stuff, but hey, the IQ he brings, the questions he asks, that's all you want in the quarterback room, at least from my position, because it just keeps the mind stimulated, and we all just kind of thirst for that knowledge. But he's been making some plays, great plays all camp, and he's really taking on a demanding, personality behind him in terms of that. So I like how he's leading the group when he's in there.
Jalen,
You have time for a few more?
Anything more than advertised? Did you say when you got to see him up close?
I'm sorry?
Were the Patriots anything more than advertised? Because the expectations of what the outside kind of
I don't know what the expectations are, but I think they're a really good football team. I think there was a little motivation there naturally just from, playing them last year and, how we felt like we played there. But I think they're a great football team. I love Aiden in the middle leading the way and Jabril at safety. I think he's a hell of a player. They got a great corner. They got great things ahead of them. They just need to take it one day at a time. But I really love their defense.
Last one, then we got to go.
At the end of your third 11-on-11 series, I think it was a sack, and you showed some frustration. Was there something you saw there that you didn't like, or?
Yeah, can't wait to watch the tape and learn from the tape. It'll be good for us.
You were frustrated, though, right? Is that,
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Thank you.
Are you a fan of the Olympics? Did you learn anything from the
I'm a fan. I think, just the overall meaning of what it means to represent the country and, to see the great athletes get together and have an opportunity to do that and play their sport, I think that's big. And just to see everybody excel, watching track and watching basketball. And I know they get a lot of love, but every other sport doing what they do too. So definitely appreciate that, and we'll see what's to come.
Okay, thanks, Jalen.
Thanks, Jim.